Hi guys, Cole with TNC Outdoorsman here, bringing you what should hopefully be an interesting video. Today I'm going to go over like the bare essentials, the very basics to rod wrapping. So I hope you find this interesting. To start off, you're going to have your thread set up, everything you need to get started. You should have your spool, your clamp here. These are all just the very basic things you need to start rod wrapping. Now, the actual technique to wrapping is fairly simple. Pull yourself out some thread to get started. Go to your starting point. And what you're going to do is you're just going to wrap over. Like so. Use your thumb to guide it. If you're starting to see gaps in your thread, use your thumbnail to pull it back. But for the most part, the thread should just follow itself like that. You hold it at an angle and the thread follows itself. After you have some good wraps going, you're going to take this thread, take a pair of scissors like so, and snip it off. And then you just continue wrapping. Use your thumbnail for any little corrections, but for the most part, the thread should be correcting itself. As long as you're holding the right angle, you shouldn't need to do much. And as you wrap, let the thread come to you. Don't go towards the spool. Let it wind around the rod and come to you. And now, after you have your wrapping done, and you've got a fairly good wrap, hold your tension with your thumb, grab your spare thread, or in my case, a piece of monofilament fishing line, put it under your thread, and we're going to do 4 passes over it. So there was 1 thread on top, 2 thread on top, 3 on top, and that's 4. Take your scissors again, cut yourself off. What you're going to do is put your thread through the monofilament like so. Get a grip on it to hold your tension. Grab your monofilament and tug your thread through, which is easier done with a spare piece of thread instead of monofilament, because the mono wants to slip through your fingers. But as you can see, it'll start pulling through. Get a grip on my mono here. Like I said, it wants to pull through my fingers, but it should want to pull through like that and just all the way through. And now this wrap's tied off like so. Then take your thumbnail, straighten out your last row of thread there, make sure your line's straight, and grab this tail, get a good grip on it. Take your X-Acto knife, just come into the thread. Be very careful, make sure it doesn't go through and cut your wrap. But like that, you should have a perfectly clean cut off, like so. There's a little bit of thread, it kind of looks like hair. To clean up that cut off point, all you do, you can take a lighter and just very quickly do that. Just real quick, basically touch the flame to it, it'll clean up all your loose fibers, and you should have a fairly clean looking wrap. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more rod wrapping, go ahead and leave a like and a comment. Either one works, and we can get into things like doing a spiral wrap like that, how to put on eyes. We can go down to smaller size rod. This is about the diameter of a rod tip here, a little bit smaller than this actually. We can go up too, upscaled. Big eyes like this, double foots, single foots. There's a lot to go over in rod wrapping. So if you guys find this interesting, I can keep talking about it. Thanks for watching.